Hey everyone, this is Simon with Food Travelers. In this mini episode, we are doing a room tour from the Velea at Rose Apple Square, located in the southwest part of the city center of Siem Reap, Cambodia. It's about a 5-minute walk from the popular tourist destination of Pub Street and the Siem Reap Riverside. Rose Apple Square is a multi-use complex. The area is very well maintained with beautiful garden spaces and outdoor seating areas. The unit I stayed in was a 32 square meter or 344 square feet studio. At the time I was there, it was $600 per month, which included access to common facilities like the pool and gym, as well as a $100 energy credit. This meant that from the $600 monthly rent, $100 was applied to any electric usages in the month. If the usage was over $100, the difference over $100 was additionally billed to you. At the front door, there is storage for shoes and other items you don't want to necessarily keep indoors. That also included keys to lock them. Since the condo was newly built, it was interesting to see that the old school keys were used rather than the key cards you kind of generally see these days. Entering the unit, to the right is the kitchen with a couple of windows that you can open if you wanted to catch some of those breezes that flow through the hallway. The kitchen is an adequate size for the unit and includes a nice sized sink, a 2-burner induction burner, as well as ample drawer and cabinet spaces. Included in the rental are the kettle and all the kitchenware that you would be needing, including plates, silverware, and cups. Something to kind of note, in Cambodia, the ground floor is what we would call the first floor in the US, which meant that I was on the second floor, which would be the third floor in the US. A cool design aspect is they wanted to utilize breezes throughout the buildings. The way the hallways and buildings themselves are designed is to help push breezes through the condo to help cool things down. You may have noticed in the hallway before entering the unit that the walls are open to allow the wind to kind of blow through. On the left side of the unit after entering is the bathroom. It was actually a decent sized bathroom that to me almost felt like a complete wet bathroom. However, kind of looking around with the wooden cabinets that I saw, those didn't seem like they could get wet. Included was some toiletries like dental kits, extra toilet paper, and shaving kits. In Siem Reap, there is a height limit for buildings, which is limiting them to no taller than 6 stories high from the ground level. However, the condo was developed with the mindset that to go higher was to go lower, which was why they built downwards, which helped to kind of create that feeling of being higher, even though they didn't exceed the 6-story limit. There was also the ironing board as well as 2 umbrellas included. I actually noticed in the other non-rental units that I visited that a washing machine could be placed in that corner. There is a stand-up shower with 3 different spouts, including the raindrop, handheld, and regular ones. Shampoo, conditioner, and body soap were also included. Exiting the bathroom on the left side wall, I ended up hanging up some items like my jacket and bag, but I don't think those were actually what they were intended for, but they seemed convenient, and so I just kind of placed those there. The light controls were here as well, which could control all the lights throughout the unit. At the end of the kitchen is the refrigerator. It seems a little bit silly, but one feature that I really liked was that the freezer included an area to make and hold ice, which I ended up using quite a bit. Included in the rental are 2 glass containers that also, when I arrived, were filled with drinking water. Next to the refrigerator is the dinner table. The day I filmed, the room was actually cleaned earlier that morning, so I got some fresh towels in the shot. The rental includes 6 cleanings per month. Typically, they would clean once per week. Next to the table is the art piece that was the hallway of one of the temples. It looked like Angkor Wat to me, but I wasn't 100% sure. Further down the wall is the flat screen TV, which was a really nice size. Across the TV is a queen size bed that was pretty comfortable. And next to the bed is a bedside table with the outlets that fit both Eastern and Western style plugs. To the left of the bed is a separating wall that separates the closet / desk area and the bed. Portions of the wall had glass while others did not. The AC on the wall actually hung out halfway between the bedside and the desk side. Next is the desk, which I use to put my clothes on most of the time. The closet was a good size and included robes and slippers as well as hangers and a safe. At the end of the unit was the balcony. The majority of the natural light came in from the balcony sliding door. There were sheer curtains and heavy curtains that blocked most of the light if you wanted to have it closed. The sliding doors were nice as each side were able to be slid, so you can choose whichever side you wanted to have open. The balcony wasn't that big, but it was more than adequate for 1 or 2 people to really enjoy. Rose Apple Square is a multi-use complex that houses residents of the condo, the hotel rental units, various shops, and co-working spaces on the ground and lower levels. The view of the condo and the gardens below were really nice to see. During my stay, there were a number of wedding photo shoots that were taken in the garden areas below. One of the things to note is the hostel is located across the street. Most nights they were pretty lively, so they had music playing loudly. You may have heard some of it as you were seeing the clips of the view. But one thing that was nice that I found was that once the sliding doors were closed, the noise was pretty limited, and if you were watching TV, you couldn't even hear them at all. I couldn't really figure out when they stopped for the night. At times it seemed like they stopped at 10 p.m., others at 1 a.m. Lastly are the amenities. As I mentioned earlier, the area is a mixed-use complex and still under some construction, so they were still constructing the interiors of some areas, including the workspace and lecture areas, which one of the rooms is located behind that live Work Connect sign that you can see from the balcony. The two most used amenities were the gym and pool. The gym had all new equipment as well as a variety of them, so working out was really nice. The gym is located on the ground floor and is open from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. every day. The pool is located on the first floor and requires a key card to enter that floor. The pool was a very nice size and very well maintained. Being an infinity pool, and during the evenings you can actually see a really beautiful sunset from the pool area.
And to support our channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the YouTube algorithm. And for more photos, follow us on Instagram. See you guys on the next episode.